Big Oil has been ripping you up and then lying to you. Californians are paying $1.51 more than the national average, $1.51. There's been no new fees, no new policies that have been enacted. And by the way, right now, crude oil prices are dropping below $70 a barrel as prices increase in California. They are taking advantage of you. They're lying to you. They immediately say, well, because of the legislation signed, that's why you're burdened with these higher prices in California. That is simply untrue. They're the
Gavin Newsome represents everything I cannot stand about politicians because he is entirely full of shit. So let's go over what he said one by one. So first of all, no new legislation. This is all of the pieces of legislation that he has signed. Yeah, no new legislation. No new legislation. Secondly, he pushed for biofuels. So 2 refineries in California are swapping over to biofuels. And what does that mean? That means they've lost 300,000 barrels a day of refining capacity for that switchover. And, California, they got to have their own gas. So the wholesale price of their gas before any taxes or fees or markup from a retailer or anything, what is that? $2.43 a gallon. What is the wholesale price of our gas? $1.97. Yeah, we don't have special gas. We just have gas. And then in addition to all that, you have the 54-cent state excise tax, one of the highest in the nation. We'll forget the federal tax because everyone pays that. Another 23-cent tax for California's cap and trade program. Another 18-cent tax for the state's low carbon fuel program. Another 2 cents for storage. Oh, and then an additional 3.7% in state and local sales taxes, which averages about another 18 cents a gallon. In short, Gavin Newsome is entirely full of shit. And it is 1,000% the policies of the state of California and the policies of Gavin Newsome that cause gas in California to be $1.50 a gallon higher than the national average. The state of California is doing everything they can to push gas prices as high as they can while blaming oil companies to try to speed up their transition to electric vehicles. Period. If oil companies had that much control over the price of gasoline, they would actually be making it cheaper in California to try to slow down the transition to EVs. You see? But companies can't control their prices because they're commodities. But the state can absolutely control their policy.